Hey everybody, welcome to the garage, and today we're playing Grimdark Future Tiny Style. Our first army up today is the 6mm Orc Marauders. We have a big boss mob, accompanied by a mob of specialist boys. Those are going to be inside of a mob of trucks. We have 2 Orc war bands of 10 Orc bases each. We have a mob of 3 Orc walkers, and then finally a mob of 5 buggies. Our second army in this battle is the 6mm Battle Brothers. They're coming to the fight with 3 Battle Brother half companies of 5 units each. A company command squad armed with jump packs attached to an Assault Brother half company. There's a walker detachment of a single walker, a 3 tank platoon with laser sponsons and twin predacious cannons, and 3 transports and an APC platoon. Our mission today, the deployment is going to be flank assault, and the mission is going to be seize ground. We have 4 objectives. It's said to divide up the area that was not the deployment zones into 4 equal parts. I think we pulled that off here. Everyone's deployed, and we're going to see who goes first. All right, little grot, who do you want to win today? We got Uncle C playing the Space Marines, and that leaves War Boss Fitz to be the War Boss. Let's roll to see who goes first. Roll for the Orcs. I got a 4, and the Marines got a 1. Orcs going first. First activation for the Orcs. Our buggies are going to rocket across the open desert. Since we're fast, we're going as fast as we can go. The Marine APCs are going to go there 16 inches as well towards the objectives on the other side.
One of them can't drive.
Yeah, one of them's drunk. The battle rigs, they're going to go ahead and move over their shooting distance. So they're just going to move to here. Kind of hug cover right there in the middle. So the Space Marine tanks, they're going to go forward 8, and they're going to start taking some shots at the trucks. 6 shots with the twin predacious cannons, looking for 3s. Oh, I just realized how bad these trucks are in this game, so I'm needing a 6 to save. So that's going to be 4 exploded trucks. So we got 4 exploded trucks. That would be 4 teams out. I got to work something out here. So I'm going to say 4 difficult terrain checks for the truck blowing up. They're all fine. And then, well, we're just going to roll with it and see what happens later. All right, so we're going to say because not all of them blew up, that these guys, they're going to activate next. And they're going to get out 6 inches. And then, yeah, we're going to, that might be a little wrinkle in the rules here that we might have to figure something out for. Oh, the 2 Marine half companies, which are now joined into 1 company, are going to move to take that hill. The Orc Walkers are going to move forward 6. And then we're going to do a range check to see what we can come up with here. So they got a range of 24. We're going to take some shots at the tanks. So 2 shots apiece, looking for a 4. For 4 to save. 2 wounds on the tanks. So 1 tank has 1 wound left. Okay, the Walker detachment is moving up 12 to behind the buildings. So this Orc mob, they're going to go there 6. And that's going to put them in range to shoot at the APCs with their pistols. So 10 shots with bad shot hitting on a 5. 3 hits. All 3 saves. So retaliation, the Space Marine half company is going to get out and fire into those Orcs. 4 shots with the base Battle Brothers looking for 3s. Oh no. Looking for 6s. Looking for 6s to save the Orcs. 3 dead so far, and then he has a support brother. 2 hits with that. Saving on a 6. So 4 dead Orcs. 1 to 3 more. The Orc buggies are going to go 8 inches this way. Then they're going to fire their truck machine guns at the Battle Brothers. The trucks, lots of shots hitting on a 5. As I missed the bucket. Looking for 4 to save. We got 3 Marines down. So we're down to 2 members of the squad. Time for a check. Yep, on a quality check. Oh, they're pinned. So last activation, these Orcs are just going to go 12 inches that way. So the end of turn 1, I have no idea what the Orcs' battle plan is, and neither do they. The Space Marines look like they're fanning out to take on the objectives, taking some long-range shots into the Orc armored units. Moving on to turn number 2. So at the beginning of turn 2, the Assault Brothers drop in behind the Orc lines to disrupt everything they have going on here. So the opening shots, the tanks here are going to shoot at the walkers. Here. Looking for threes. Saving on sixes. So 2 go through. So the orc walkers, one of them's down to 1 wound. So this orc unit is going to charge here. I love how the space marines here are yellow, but then the orcs are also yellow, but it's a lot dirtier yellow. 10 attacks, hitting on a 4. There's 4 6s, so that's 4 extra hits. Looking for 3 to save. Yep, those marines is gone. So the orcs clear out the space marines over there. Okay, the space marines going to use the APC machine guns to fire into the orcs. Hitting on a 3. Ooh, saving on a 6. All 3 fail. And that means they got to take a test. And they're going to be pinned. So the orc battle rigs are going to break from cover. And they're going to go take some shots at the space marine, at the Battle Brothers tanks. So this many shots with bad shot hitting on a 5. Saving on a 3. 1 more wound that takes that last wound off the wounded tank. Victory! So the walker is going to come out from behind its hidey hole and charge into the battle rigs. Boom. Hitting on a 3, saving on a 5. So that takes one of the battle rigs down to 1 wound left. So in response, the orc war boss and his crew, they are going to charge around the corner here. So all these attacks hitting on a 4. Saving on a 2. Causes 1 wound. You get to attack back, you hit on a 6. Yep, misses. So the walker is surrounded, but the orcs were only able to do 1 wound. The battle company's coming off the hill, and they're going to fire into the orcs that are surrounding the walker. 10 shots hitting on a 3. So I got to split it up. 5s, saving on 6s. So I got 2 left. And then the last 2. Okay, so it's going to be 5 of the orcs are dead. But it takes them down so far. Actually, they are not pinned. So it takes everybody except for the war boss, who's now standing all alone and wondering what the heck happened. This orc unit over here that we're just going to move onto this objective, more onto this objective, and then they're going to fire their pistols at the APCs. 10 shots hitting on a 5, saving on a 2. Yikes. 3. What's the toughness in your APCs?
3.
3 fails, that's enough to wipe 1 of the APCs. So next activation, I'm going to go ahead and move these 4. They're going to charge there. The assault company and the assault the assault captain going into the buggies. Hitting on a 3. Okay, saving on a 2. So I've lost 1 so far, now it's time for the captain to swing. Hitting on a 3. Ooh, we got 1 rending, 1 not rending. So the rending hit, that's a fail. And the other one, AP2, needs a 4. Fails. Buggies test for pinning, they are pinned. So that's going to wipe out 3 of the 5 buggies. So the last 2 activations of the turn, the buggies are going to unpin, and that's all they can do. The orc walkers, they're going to walk forward. And they're going to fire into those space marines that are coming off the hill. 6 shots hitting on a 4. Space Marine's going to save on a 4. So that's 2 Marines down. 2, pow-pow. So at the end of turn 2, the board is turned into a weird swirling melee. Orcs are swarming on one flank, but the Space Marines are able to clear the other flank of all the green skin infestation. Moving on to turn number 3. First activation of turn 3, the assault squads are going to leapfrog into the large 10-man orc mob that's been unmolested thus far. So grouping it all together because orc armor sucks. 18 attacks on a 3. Saving on a 6. So they did just enough to kill off all 10 stands of orcs. So orcs being orcs, these guys are going to charge through and slam into the Space Marine company. So 9 impact hits hitting on a 2. For 8 hits, saving on a 3. 3 dead Marines. 5 attacks hitting on a 3. They all hit. Saving on a 2. They all save. So the morale for the Marines, yeah, they're fine. They're sticking around. So the tanks are going to split up. That one there is going to shoot at the walkers, and that one is going to shoot at the battle rigs. Yeah, black is for the sponsons, hitting on a 3 against the walkers. So these need 4s. This needs a 6. So it's going to be 2 wounds at the battle rigs. They all hit. Saving on a 4. Saving on a 6. So 3 there. Knocks it down to 1 guy, and then 2 wounds on the walkers. Takes him down, and then puts this guy over to 2 wounds left. So the rigs need a check. It's gonna be pinned. This unit of orcs, they're gonna go ahead and charge those APCs. There. 6 attacks on a 4. We got 3 hits, but one of them's a 6, so that turns into 4. Saving out of 2. 1 wound. So the APCs are just gonna shoot right into the orcs. 3 plus to hit. Woof, whiff, woof. So the doggies are just gonna come here and blast into the back of that assault company. 6 shots hitting on a 5. 2 hits. Saving on a 3. 1 goes down. The walker is gonna square up to the war boss over there. 2 attacks on a 3. 1 hit. Saving on a 6. 1 fail. So the war boss, 4 attacks hitting on a 3. The war boss, he was part of a squad, so he went from 11 down to 10. And he's going to stick around because his quality is 3. Orc walkers, we are in range. We're going to make that charge into the Predacious tanks. TM, Predacious, not copyrighted. Legally distinct. 4 attacks, hitting on a 4. 2 hits.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I was going to say save it on a 6, but I looked up to 2 ones. Roll to see if they stick around because they lost combat. Yep, they stick around. Okay, the Marine's going to pop behind and shoot the walkers. 5 attacks, hitting on a 3. Saving on a 3. 2. So their morale, they are pinned. That's going to be this guy is gone, and then the pinned marker for the last walker. Last activation for the orcs, these trucks that have been forgotten about over here in the corner. We're going to make a mad dash to sit on this objective. So at the end of turn 3, one flank has pretty much cleared out. Just looks like a few skirmish forces left. But the other flank is still a swirling melee of guns, bullets, chainsaws, giant claws, walking death machines, and laser cannons. Moving on to turn 4. First activation turn 4, the assault company is going to take that objective. We're going to unpin the battle wagon.
Split fire, him to him, and then shoot them off the objective.
Okay, into the trucks, looking for a 3 to hit. Ooh, 2 hits. Saving on a 6. Ooh, and saving on a... not that. Okay. Into the walker, looking for 3. 6s. Okay, so he takes 2. He's down to 1-1. Oh, he's already pinned, so he's still pinned. So these 2 gone. This walker down to 1 wound. And then on his activation, he's going to unpin. So that Space Marine company is just going to double time it over to that objective. This orc mob is going to move to here and then fire into the APCs. 3 shots, hitting on a 5, 1 hit. Save it on a 2. It saves. So the APCs are going to move to be on the objective and then shoot at the orcs. 3 up. 5 up. 1 gone, but morale, we fail. We are pinned. So that orc unit is pinned, so the APCs are going to take the objective. The orc war boss is going to swing at the walker. Hitting on a 3. 1 hit. And he saves anyway, so he gets to swing back. 2 attacks. 2 hits. 2 fails. And the war boss runs away like I can't say on YouTube. Oh, the wheels are coming off. The Battle Brothers walker is just going to shoot into the back of the orc walker. 2 shots for a 3. And then it's AP2. He fails 1. That's enough. The orc walker goes bye-bye. Last orc activation, the buggies are just going to sit there and fire into those marines. Right there. Now 5. 3 hits. Saving on a 4. 2 dead marines, but it's not enough to even force a check. So that is the end of turn 4. The wheels completely fell off the orcs' advance. The Space Marines end up taking the game 3, 2, 0. So that was Grimdark Future in 6mm. Let me know if you guys want to see more of this, and then I can print out some more armies for us to play on the channel. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hit the like button, the subscribe button, the bell button. Touch all the buttons. They like it. And we'll see you next time in the garage on the War Boss Fitz channel. Wait until I hit the button.
Boop! Oh! Just boop! Oh! It's just the face you get to me while I goes, boop! Oh! You little fucking oh, you ain't gonna do that. We're perfect for this. Just, oh, you ain't gonna do that.
Oh, you're not gonna do that.
Okay. Dead attacks. They're gonna. Man, this is gonna be. I'm gonna have to cut down like an hour-and-a-half video to a 20-minute thing.
Just leave it in for bloopers.
Uncle C, put up the middle finger. Uncle C, put up the middle finger.
That's gotta stay in.
What is this? What has this turned into? Good job.